BBC veteran Andrew Neil explained the rising tension between Boris Johnson and Keir Starmer and made a grim prediction for the future of UK politics. Andrew Neil warned UK political cooperation may be coming to an end despite the country still dealing with the coronavirus crisis. Mr. Neil told the BBC that the gloves are now off regarding cross-party cooperation, according to Labour leader Keir Starmer. He also predicted that tensions would rise further, on the topic of coronavirus planning and advice, between Prime Minister Boris Johnson and Keir Starmer. Mr. Neil said, the era of good feelings that there was meant to be between the two front benches because of the coronavirus crisis has clearly come to an end. The gloves are off as far as Keir Starmer is concerned. There was a real needle on both sides in the exchanges. A 1-2 punch from Keir Starmer. He said we would like to get this lockdown lifted quickly too. But on so many fronts the government is so competent that we can't support it doing so. Mr. Neil explained Mr. Johnson's annoyance at Mr. Starmer for attempting to raise more mistrust in the Conservative Party's handling of the COVID-19 crisis. Mr. Neil continued, Mr. Johnson hit back, he has seen all the focus groups and opinion polls that say British people don't want a return to partisan politics. Mr. Johnson added, you are undermining trust and confidence, we should be working together. Mr. Neil concluded with a prediction for how Boris Johnson and Keir Starmer's relationship will develop in the near future. He said, I think you will see the divide between Johnson and Starmer widen at PMQs. And also see the divide between the two front benches in the weeks ahead. Mr. Starmer has increasingly voiced his concerns over the Conservative government's decision-making during the coronavirus crisis. During an interview with The Guardian, he said, I am putting the Prime Minister on notice that he has got to get a grip and restore public confidence in the government's handling of the epidemic. If we see a sharp rise in the R rate, the infection rate, or a swath of local lockdowns, responsibility for that falls squarely at the door of number 10. We all know the public have made huge sacrifices. This mismanagement of the last few weeks is the responsibility of the government.